Hi, I'm Rick Keeler. Thanks for joining me. When both of my children were born, I had their application for a 529 college fund filled out, mailed, and funded with the first $100 when they were released from the hospital. I dutifully funded these accounts monthly for years until they would fund 4 years of college tuition at a South Dakota university. What I didn't count on were scholarships and different educational paths that left the 529 plan significantly overfunded. My options were to transfer the excess to a 529 plan for another family member, or take the money out of the plan, pay income taxes, and a 10% penalty on the growth. Fortunately, there is a provision in the 2021 Secure Act that went into effect January 1st of 2024. And it provides another option to roll over unused 529 funds directly into a Roth IRA in the child's name. Now, this can give a young person who didn't use all of their 529 funds a head start on a tax-free retirement savings plan. Now, before you get completely carried away with the possibilities, there are 5 really important restrictions to keep in mind. First, the 529 plan must have been open for at least 15 years to be eligible. 2, you can't roll over more each year than what is required by the IRA limits. So that is currently $7,000. So $7,000 is all you can roll over each year. And the total lifetime amount that you can roll over to the Roth IRA is $35,000. Now, important part, this is not indexed to inflation. So the sooner you can roll over things, the better, meaning start now. Contributions and their earnings in the last 5 years are not eligible for the rollover. And then once funds are rolled over to the Roth IRA, they can't be rolled back into a 529. So this benefit allows you to shift the focus of the account from tax-free growth on all contributions used for qualified education expenses to a tax-free growth for retirement. That's pretty cool. While a 529 plan restricts investment options to those offered by the state issuing the plan, a Roth opens up a wider world of investment possibilities and can be used for various goals in retirement. By giving your child a head start on retirement savings when they're in early adulthood, you can lock in those tax-free gains and offer them additional financial security. Now, not only can Roths be used for tax-free retirement, they can also be used for various emergency expenses without incurring the 10% penalty at any age. Though remember that income taxes will apply for those under age 59 and a half. So these include a first-time home purchase with a $10,000 lifetime limit, certain emergency expenses, expenses related to a birth or adoption, unreimbursed medical expenses, need to be employed, becoming disabled, or passing away. Additionally, exceptions for survivors of domestic abuse are also available. You can also use Roth funds for qualified educational expenses. So a lot of possibilities there. Now, you probably wouldn't want to do this conversion if you anticipated additional educational expenses. But just in case you did do a rollover and an unanticipated return to college is in the works. You still could use some of the expenses or some of the Roth for those expenses. So when you roll funds out of the 529, you'll need to sell investments that were in the 529 and then purchase new investments in the Roth IRA. No income tax is going to be due on a sale, as rollovers to a Roth IRA are penalty free as long as you follow the restrictions. It makes the most financial sense then, as I said before, to begin your annual contributions of any anticipated excess 529 funds immediately. Since the $35,000 cap is not indexed, the sooner you roll those funds out of the 529, the quicker your child will benefit from tax-free appreciation inside the Roth IRA rather than in the 529. So, if you're like me and you have kids or grandkids who have not used all of their 529 funds, this new rollover option presents a welcome alternative. You can repurpose those savings toward the child's retirement as well as other major life expenses like the home ownership and other things that we talked about. In helping them and in supporting them with their life aspirations and financial well-being. Thanks for listening.